Arefoni etie for a sign so Emma Papa BM at the bar Akroma TV so na Ebora and Cinema near Borum or Sam Nati George Akachawape, a member of parliament Edmund in Bupram constituency. Nachesawape, Edin Sembia to John Sanshana and Semi Edibapia to a big trouble Papa Adenya. Or say a real estate developers or more mine Muno, Catashele prohibi a cost or Muntem Papa, Sikedibi a cost, science to crack, say money laundering, be a cocosu, Muntem and so some about one see some George Edin semi so a tuning to edituda. Then I just say only two drive and company bakwa, almost almost see a die a ton a greater a company no, almost about one ten so see what pay or court in the Bayan Brabant to number patrol, and as some little some Natijos Fababon said on patrol and the patrol to no more crampon and master in this no so crown, almost soon will court and they are not be a soon to cost you and so some Natijos into the two games, you put in some Casanca pay a tuning to so edituda.
Sam George replies Grady from Sam George over money laundering claims. And then there's one that says that, in fact, there's one which is even on your letterhead.
Yes.
There's one that says, I won't apologize nor retract. Sam George replies, Grader. Over. So, it's the 26th of July. One on your letterhead.
How's the first name of the president of the association?
The first name?
Yeah.
No, he didn't sign with his name. He signed as executive council.
No, I heard him on.
His name is Ebo Bonfo.
But he also called Samuel. You know, this morning I heard one Samuel, whatever.
No.
Okay. Now, what has Greda got to do with LGBTQ?
Manje, good morning and good morning.
That's why you're fighting.
There's more to be than LGBTQ. But you see, Manje, I was on a sister station, Joy News File.
Okay.
We're discussing the Cecilia Dapa money stash. And the host of the show, Samson Ladia, said many politicians use real estate to hide their wealth. And then I said, oh, this is common knowledge. There is money laundering going on in the real estate sector. The real estate sector is a major storehouse of money laundering business. I never mentioned Grader. And then they have taken it and put on their heads. Randy, I know people who are engaged in real estate, who are doing legitimate business, but who are not part of Grader. It is not correct that every real estate developer is a part of Grader. It is not mandatory to be part of Grader. There are persons who do real estate, who do it legitimately. But for Ebo Bonful and his group, Grader, to wake up and begin to issue threats and ultimatums, they shouldn't wait 7 days. Today, this morning, they should go to court. They should go to court and sue me and see if they will have a course of action. Because, Randy, you see, we must begin to call out people who think they can issue threats to politicians and everybody in this country and issue ultimatums. Who does not know that there are persons who are in the real estate business, not everybody, persons in the real estate business, who are engaged in money laundering? Randy, the former president of Grader, Dr. Alex Trinibua, president of Grader, the position Ebo Bonful is sitting in and issuing threats, was doing sim boxing and channeling possibly the proceeds of his sim boxing into real estate. Did Grader report him? Did Grader stop him? He was president of Grader. He was arrested and jailed for 2 years in this country in 2016. So what are we talking about? Why would Grader and his executive council think that they are above criticism?
But obviously, if you are an association like Grader,
yes,
and you are the recognized umbrella body for real estate developers in Ghana.
Yes,
it is not everybody who's a member of Grader.
Yes.
It's voluntary, you know. And a statement like there's a lot of money laundering in real estate. Obviously, one, it will come to your attention. Two, you will be worried because it casts a slur on your activities or the activities of your members. Obviously, you would want to do something about it. As to whether this is the route or not, I don't know.
Yeah, so Randy, a statement that said that they recognize the challenges of money laundering in the real estate sector and are working with state
maybe they don't have that evidence.
But Randy, that's not true. Let me show you.
No, I said maybe they don't.
And I'm saying that it is not possible that the grader will say so, because grader was part of a meeting on the 30th of March 2021 with the then Minister of State at the Ministry of Works and Housing, Honorable Frida Prempe. And the heading of the story, the reportage, is Ministry committed to fighting money laundering in real estate sector. Grader sat in that meeting. The Executive Council sat in that meeting where they admitted that there was money laundering, and the ministry was working with them to introduce a rent act to try and digitize the whole processes of land sales.
They admitted.
They accepted that there were challenges with money laundering. And so, and even Ebobonfo sent me a letter from Parliament inviting them to the committee, engaging them on the Rent Act, the very Rent Act that this meeting on money laundering said that the Rent Act will cure. He sent that to me, telling me that shows that they are above reproach and that there is nothing wrong with them. And I said to him, it is neither here nor there. Randy, let me give you a typical example. This, if real estate developers were not engaged in money laundering, if real estate developers, if some real estate developers were not engaged in money laundering, the 17-year-old girl who stole Cecilia Dapa's money and went and bought a house and paid in cash $80,000 or $70,000, a proper real estate agent, a developer who was doing due diligence, who do KYC, know that a 17-year-old cannot and should not be paying $70,000 or $80,000 in cash for a property. Randy, I have in my hands here.
What would you say? What would you say to those who say that it is not everybody who puts up a property who's a real estate developer? The fact that somebody has built a house doesn't make the person a real estate developer.
Randy,
yes.
The people who build houses are what?
No. I'm saying that you, Sam George.
Yes.
The fact that you've put up a building,
yes,
does not make you a real estate
developer. If I put up a building for myself, yes. But once I start putting up buildings and selling,
I'm saying
I'm a real estate developer.
A building,
yes.
Even if it's one building,
yes,
and you sell it to somebody, it doesn't make you a real estate developer.
Randy, you are engaging in semantics.
No.
I'm saying to you, okay, wait. Let me, and I will share this with your production. They can put it on the screen. This is from a company called Just Gold Limited, dated May 30, 2018, to the CEO, Codco Limited, East Legon, Accra. That is a real estate developing company. Dear Sir, RE refund acknowledgement. This letter serves as an acknowledgement of payment of 35 million Ghana cedis received in cash, being refund of monies paid to Codco Limited in respect of the following houses which we planned buying from them: House 9, House 10, House 11, House 12, House 13, and apartment. With this, we will inform you that you have paid back all monies given to you in reference of the above. We would like to use this opportunity to say sorry, and we look forward to doing business with you in the future. Which business does refunds of payments in cash? 35 million Ghana cedis.
Is it illegal?
Andy, this is classic money laundering.
No, I'm asking, is it illegal?
Yes.
Is it illegal?
Yes. Okay. You can't move 35 million cedis in cash. As a business, you are refunding. Randy,
which law?
Randy, for accounting purposes. For accounting purposes, if someone paid you in your business, I'm
not saying it is not irregular or.
So once it's irregular,
it's because you said illegal. That's why I asked which law.
It flouts the bank regulations. Randy, if you go to your bank today, the Bank of Ghana regulation, if you go to your bank today that you want 1 million Ghana cedis, the forms you will fill before they will give you 1 million Ghana cedis. So when a business is paying back, Randy, this is exactly what I described, and this is the classic modus operandi of money laundering.
Okay.
We come to you and say, I want to buy the house. Then the money is transferred to you. Then later I come back and say, I'm not buying again, or I'm selling, refund, and then they pay in cash. Randy, let us ask ourselves, how many real estate developers are paying the requisite taxes to government on property sales? How are they doing KYCs? I keep using the example of the 17-year-old house girl of Cecilia Dapa. How did she buy a house? In cash. And these are the problems we must look. Grader must rather be saluting me for highlighting this and working with us. But like I said, if they want a fight, I'm going to write to the office of the special prosecutor for him to open an investigation into the operations of Grader and his members. The Executive Council must better be careful, and members of Grader must want the Executive Council to be careful.
You are threatening them.
Oh, but they issue threats. I will also. I'm not threatening them. I'm doing my job as a legislator.
Yeah,
as a lawmaker,
you don't need to issue threats to them to do.
Oh, no issue. But if I say I'm notifying them that I will inform the special prosecutor to commence investigation. It's not a threat. I'm doing my job as a public servant. They are the ones who have issued a threat and issued a 7-day ultimatum. A bluff I am calling and asking them to go to court today. They shouldn't wait for 7 days because I want